Hi everyone, Raelene Byrne, Medicine for Your Spirit. So lovely to be here again. Where I am in the world, we're in the midst of winter or the start of winter, and it's beautiful. The weather is just beautiful here. It's cold, but it's sunny and bright. What I wanted to do today, before I came on, I thought, where can I start today? So I picked up my book, Alchemy of Awareness. Where is it? There we go. You can see it that way. There we go. Which is available on my website and Amazon, I think, whatever. I don't even know where it's available to be. But Google it and you'll find it if you want. And I thought, how can we start this today? So I opened it up and went, okay, what's a message, a global, universal message for whoever's tuning in today that they might need for themselves? And I opened it up, and it's in the chapter of owning yourself and owning your life. And the declaration for it is simply this. So just take this in, receive this. Today, I embrace the new energy and align with my highest outcome. I choose to be present. And you know what? That's about the only way we can get through all the stuff that's going on right now, is to take a breath, open up to the new energy and be present. So I hope everything's going well where you are in the world amidst all the chaos that's happening and all the, and toing and froing and the arguing and all the rest of it that's going on. It's not your story. That's how you own yourself. You go, you know what? That has nothing to do with me. So this is where I want to be in myself right now. I want to be at peace in myself. I just want to be at peace. I want to be open to receive everything that is for me in this life. And I really want to be in a place of gratitude. And this is what's going to help us get through some of the weird, kooky, crazy energy that's going on. I do have a caller, Liz from Staten Island. Hello, Liz. It's Raelene. How can I help or be of service or guidance for you today?
No, how you doing? Just like to get a reading, like for the day, what you foresee in the future for me and what lies out there.
Okay. Any specific thing or just a general overview?
Specifically with my husband and I,
Okay. So how long have you been with your husband?
24 years.
24 years. Well, congratulations. that's that's
Okay.
that is some time. In this day and age where everything is instant gratification, everything's disposable, lasting that long is fantastic. So you will have, some history and some memories and some level of emotional bonding there. So let's see what we can say for Liz. So this is for Liz and her husband. Oh, hang on, I've just lost one. And this is a really interesting one. It flew out, absolutely flew out. And it is truth. This is about being truthful with yourself first, and
Okay.
then being truthful with your situation, and then being truthful with your partner. And it's always a tricky thing. I'm going to pull a couple more for you. Truth is a really interesting thing because what's true for us today may not be true for us in a week or 2 weeks or a month's time because of life experience. We learn things, we experience things, we might hear a different perspective that challenges something that we believe is true for us in this day, and then we can expand. So it's understanding what your truth is for you. And when I look at this, it's definitely heart stuff for you. There's a lot of heart stuff here. So you've got to be true to your own heart is what I'm hearing. So if you've got challenges or questions or issues going on, you've got to sit with yourself and go, okay, what is true for me with my principles, my understandings, and how I want my life to be? What is true for me around this situation? And no one can tell you what that is. But often when people start asking me or anyone, what do you think is going on with my relationship? Straight away, you know that there's something that they're uncertain about, or they're looking for um, either a way out, or they're looking to see if there's something going on that they don't know about. So this is all for you, is about your truth. And the truth that we need to tap into is our own knowing. So if you've got a feeling that something's not right, then you need to sit in that. and look at what is it that is not feeling right here. Or if you think that there's something going on with your partner, you need to sit in that and go, what am I feeling around this? And just sit with it, not mentally overthink it, but just sit with the feeling. Because if something doesn't feel right, you need to work on, why isn't it feeling right for me? What is the truth I have around this? So that's your first thing to look at. That flew out. So you need to be very truthful with yourself and your situation. If it's something's not right, it's not right. If something needs to change, it needs to change. If something is wanting, a reconnection or igniting the fires again, if that's the feeling, then you need to look at that. So I can't tell you what it is. You will know what that is because it's to do with your truth. The next one around this is awakening. Okay. This is really interesting. This is awakening. This is starting to understand yourself even more. It's opening up to a different level of yourself. So the feeling I get with this is there's something in you that's wanting a little bit more space, a little bit more spaciousness, a little bit more, I suppose another word for space would be freedom.
Yeah.
And it's very, is that correct for you?
Mm-hmm.
I'm asking you, is that correct for you?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, wanting a little bit more freedom. So what, if you don't mind me asking, what's your age?
60, just turned 60.
Pardon?
Just turned 60.
Okay, all right. So you're in your coming out of your second Saturn return. So what's my purpose for the next 20 odd years? So this is quite common. And it's interesting because when we're in long-term relationships, often what happens between 50 and 60, the masculine and the feminine energy start to shift. And the masculine energy is about normally up until 50 being out in the world, making money, filling their ego, having identity, being successful. And the feminine energy is about come home and let me take care of you. I'm creating the nest. Let me nurture you. Between the age of 50 and 60, what happens? Those energies flip. So the masculine starts to want to be at home, being taken care of, and the feminine is going, I've been doing dishes for 25 years. I want something different. I want to go and explore. I want travel. I want adventures. I want to not have to do this all the time. I don't want to have to take care of somebody. I've done all that. So it's very, very interesting when that happens. So it does take a little bit of navigation if you want to stay united. But for you, if your truth is, I just want a little bit more space or freedom to know yourself or to explore things, then you have to make that true for you. You've got to do things about it, whether you go and drop into courses, whether you start going to, meditation groups or yoga or Pilates or go bushwalking or whatever, or orienteering. It's like you've got to find things that bring up, the word I want to use for you is curiosity. You want to have a little bit more action and curiosity in life. It's like you're ready to see what else is there and what else you're capable of. So there's definitely an awakening. You're wanting something else. Is that correct?
Yes, yes. Do you see me? Like my main question would be, do you see me like walking away from this relationship? Right? Really?
Well,
It's
you know what I'm going to be really honest and say nobody, there's a breakthrough. There's a breakthrough coming for you. Okay. So whether you choose to walk away or not, at the end of the day, what it means, what I'm saying here for you is you have to concentrate on what feels right for you and have the strength and the courage to say, this is what I'm doing. And what happens when we start to bring our energy back into ourselves, whoever's in our life, they will either step up or they'll step out. You don't have to make that choice if you don't want to, but there is a breakthrough coming. And I feel it's to do with you being truthful with yourself and starting to do the things that you love doing. And if that's true, if you're going to start doing that, your partner is either going to realize there might be you're stepping away from him, or they might decide that they don't want to live like that. So it's more about you being strong in yourself and going, I have to do what's right for me, because whatever time I have left between now and when I'm going to be very Australian here, fall off the perch, it's about you and your life and experiencing and exploring. So you can do it by yourself, you can do it with friends, you can do it with your partner, but you have to choose to do it for yourself first and then see how life opens up around you and how things start to flow. So there is a breakthrough coming through, whether it's a change of direction, whether it's a decision that you make, whether it's something that, your partner might decide to change as well. I don't know. I can't tell you because we all have free will. And what we're thinking today can be completely different next week. So there's just a couple of things for you. I hope that's helpful for you.
Yes, yes. Thank you very much for your
All the
reading.
best,
Definitely.
Liz. Take
Have,
care of you.
have a, yes, thank you. I will. I'm trying to. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Have a good day.
You're welcome. So there we go. That's perfect reading, or a perfect question or information that goes very much with the declaration I read at the start. Today I embrace the new energy and align with my highest outcome. I choose to be present. That's very powerful. So yeah, that's one of the things, as I was saying at the start, to navigate these incredibly chaotic times. I really don't even like using that word anymore. It's like torment sometimes. There's so much going on. We really have to keep coming back to ourselves. Pause, take that deep pause, breathe into your heart. Where am I right now? What's the next best thing? What am I grateful for right now? And how can I relax my nervous system in this moment so I can receive what is coming to me, what is around me? It's that those moments where we reset ourselves, we readjust, we recalibrate, and we're grounding down because we're bringing our energy into this now moment, which is all we really have. So the more we look at steadying ourselves, grounding ourselves, calming ourselves, the easier it is to see what's going on around us without judgment, without involvement, without getting fired up, without reactivity. We can't add any more of that energy to the collective. We've got to start bringing the calm, the peace, and the steadiness in. So that's medicine for your spirit for this week. Have fun with that. And I look forward to seeing you next time. RaeleneByrne.com. Come and see me. Bye for now.